fighting get up?
Let's go. Need to row our way out. Sing us a song.
Up we raise our shining blades.
No reason to sing.
Wolf teeth they brightly glitter.
No other man.
Fighting for bravery causes. Fearlessness shall mark our deed.
Race to man. Must row with these waters.
Long before the night has fallen, our howls from under shields we heard. Spears and
Bring the mast down.
roaring blades resound so grimly.
Raise the mast.
Long I've grown with blood-red blades, charge the fields with thunderous spears. Well-fed are ravens that follow my trail, Viking hordes thrusting forward.
Sail out. I should not be seen. Let the sail out!
Let's have a song.
We row from here.
Take the mast down. Mast up! All sail!
To be openers of the door used at the door landing in all respects.
Let's hear a story.
A good shot.
Hush now. Where were you?
A good shag story should liven our spirits. Now all your shag stories are surely dumb and swift. I joke. You are surely the greatest lovers, every one of you. However, my stories of shagging are greater than most sagas. I once shagged in battle, inside a monastery with a kindred warrior. We finished on the altar, forgetting all gods and all spirits. You rise higher than spirits when you plow with hugger and abandon. I once shagged in the crypt of
Don't make me angry!
Sail! Catch the wind!
Pull your oars!
During my 19th winter, King Styrbjorn ordered the construction of a new longhouse. Splendid hall, you now see at Thornburg. To build this longhouse, he employed the help of 20 men. I was among them, as was...
Run up the sail! Yes, sail! Aid me in my eyes.
Voce latrare canes belli cubile exarsit. Sic faciam wimporfelium et ambulato per iuga. Lancum canibus ad olivitque.
Did not Augustine make a distinction between faith and understanding? That is what I mean to say is faith is paramount. Yes, for without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve. Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hortbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy!
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Making new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor, and I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
What happened in Mercia still puzzles me. Fulke saw something in Sigurd. A power, a legacy. What is it she wants?
Her motives are difficult to fathom, but that can come later. Let's find your brother first.
Agreed. If we do this, you'll earn the right to call me friend 10,000-fold. So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland, a heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fulke, we'll need a Christian snare.
Fulke is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True, but unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone, not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend, Abbot Cunibert, full of pious fire, but with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come, I will introduce you, and we'll hear the full tale together.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty, the Hidden One's calling.
You know, for the first time since we've met, you sound more like you're a princess than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition. But it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important. And I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert. This is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago. We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot. Whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
If we do this, how will you find Fulke? I want some kind of assurance.
Do you have ears in every church, abbey, and cathedral in Kent? Because I do. And I will find her.
And we will do the deeds to staining for a Christian soul.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll get the Elderman's name, you find Fulke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the Elderman's name is mine.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Falkenston.
You mock old Cuthbert, stone soldiers hopping in and out, in and out.
What troubles you, old man?
Please, I beg you, how many are there? I must know.
How many what?
The stones. Every time I count them, the answer is different. First 20, then 21. The fair folk made a madman of me.
Rock cannot appear and disappear. I shall count them.
Run round and round, pick up your skirts, still drag your robes through the dirt. You mock old Cuthbert, stone soldiers hopping in and out like robins on the woodpile.
Your stone sentries. I've counted them.
And how many lords and ladies come to dance a jig?
There are 21. I am as sure as I can be.
See? Never the same. Never the same. Please, count them again. You must. To save my wits.
I cannot get the same number twice.
Never the same. Never the same. Cobweb cloaks and magpie hats.
Now there are 26. How can this be?
See? Never the same. Never the same. Please, count them again. You must. To save my wits.
This is madness. They change each time.
Don't close your eyes, or they'll steal the glinting flint. Scrabble it away.
Perhaps there are 23.
Ha! They have bewitched you too. Twirl and spin and dance and grin. Powhack, it comes to bite your shin. Who came crawling from the moor like a fat black rabbit without any legs? I see you, glisten little imp. 27, 21, 23, 24, 22, 22, 22.
I don't know how to help you. It seems as if the stones appear and disappear at will.
You should not stay here. Leave. Leave before they claim you.
Does Skrimir toy with me, casting his magic in England? That stone. Was it here before? And where is my mad friend? Damn this cursed place. If they see me, this will get messy. Alfred's emissaries spent a few days here. Someone may know where he went.
I'm busy. Leave me be.
Get away with you!
Must be blocked from the other side. I'm looking for someone.
Speak your piece. I have work to do.
Seen anyone here on the King's authority?
I've been wondering that myself. Did someone bring news of the Elderman? Lord Landry'd make a good one.
Who are you? Loitering and lollygagging?
I'm looking for someone. An emissary from Alfred. Have you seen such a man?
Ooh, la-di-da. Listen to you, all high and mighty. Get away with you, you valley lily.
If you would rather feel the edge of my blade, it can be arranged.
Yeah, that I respect. Forceful, to the point, as refreshing as a summer ale.
You're a strange fish. Did you see the man or not?
I did. He was getting pie-eyed with that bard Gowan and causing quite a ruckus. They left together. See? That wasn't hard, was it?
Harder than it should have been.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
The King's emissary. I need to know where he went after he stayed here.
And I need to know why I've started getting boils under my armpits. Time will tell, eh?
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him. See if he knows anything. What do you see? That ale-swamped scarper can't have gone far. You there. You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat-sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here! Oh, God's truce! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
I'm the one you sing of, Bard. Stern of eye and scant of mercy. Have you not seen the ravens feasting in my wake?
Enough! Your word mangles are making my hair ache.
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
How about something long and sharp in your gut?
All right, no need for that. You paint a vivid picture, Dane. He was headed to the White Coast to the southeast. Dover Fortress. He said it is where they train those religious fanatics, zealots. They pray all night instead of sleeping.
My thanks. And in return, wisdom. Too much beer-bibbing will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
The emissary made for Dover Fortress, on the southeast coast. Can't raise the sail yet. Sail! Igloo! Catch the wind! Drop the mask! Set the mask! Can't raise the sail here. No raising the sail here. Let the sail! Strike up a tune. Who will share a tale?
I was a girl. I tied threads to my mother's cats and screamed. The cock got right through Valhalla.
We will pick up from there. More sail! Let's have a song. Is there a sea called Mother?
I knew a crazed man about my age called Rokur, who we had taken to calling Rokur the Rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against...
Hold on, good scum. All right, back to the story.
In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against Rokur. Rokur accepted the holmgang, and on the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" he said. "My bearded blade inscribed with Seidr runes, affixed to a handle of English oak? Or Blood Fountain?" he continued. "My Dane axe, which swings through the air on 2 hands with the speed of an arrow's flight? Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Rokur growled.
Save it for later.
"Monastery, Eivor. Right for plunder."
Were you at the good part yet?
"Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Rokur growled, growing even more bold. A fierce pair of throwing axes. At that moment, the man who had challenged Rokur brought a large stone down upon his head.
Sail out!
Rokur died instantly, and his axes were given away as gifts.
You salt scorers, got a story?
You want a story, but I will give you a confession. And if you think me weaker for it, that tells more about you than me. Here is my secret. I love. I love being in love. I love the ache of love, the turmoil of love. My parents taught me that. To love, love. My mother once said, better to feel the stings and arrows of love than nothing at all. Be a bolt of lightning, a stone. So many men forget to hug. My father would go by every hut in our village every night with mead and hugs. I would do the same. He always said, beyond the complex lives of gods are these simple truths. We forget, and it takes tragedy to get them back. He said this too. Hugs are hugs. Mead is mead. Love is love. Gods, I miss him. I see him sometimes, his face leaping from the waves.
Use the oars! Don't sail!
We need an epic tale.
In my youth, I remember hearing the story of Kalda, a fierce young woman whose father forbade her from swordplay and raids. Calda had skills to match or surpass any man in the clan. And so it was that her beloved Garfi asked her aboard his ship. Once again, Calda's father forbade her to leave, calling her soft and weak and fragile. But Calda ignored these insults and left. For a full spring, Calda and Garfi sailed the coast of Francia, raiding and plundering and taking much silver and riches. Then, in the early weeks of summer, a passing ship gave Calda the news that her mother had died suddenly. Calda was grief-stricken. Calda returned quickly home, only to find her mother there, alive and standing quietly beside her father. Calda was confused. Calda's father spoke with a sour voice. I sent the tale of your mother's death, for you were insolent. But now you are home.
We'll pick up from there.
Look there! Enemy camp, Eivor!
All right, back to the story.
Calda's father spoke with a sour voice. I sent the tale of your mother's death, for you were insolent. But now you are home, where you must stay. Hearing these words, Calda pulsed hot with rage. She slew her father and fled back to her ship, then set a swift sail for the horizon.
Best brace my hood here.
Set the mast up! Run up the sail! Sail! Catch the wind!
Sing, my ravens. You salt skulls, got a story?
My mother taught me to care for oaths as if they were my own heart. There is no greater aim than to honor an oath till death. When a foul king strolls into town, an oath means as much as dust. These flimsy oaths, they cost us everything. I like to take oaths in the ancient manner. Do not eat for a day, then cut a sheet of peat-eater from the earth. Then wrap your sword... dirt and grass, flakes from Great Emir's old corpse, and set it aflame. In that way, your honor burns bright.
Hold on, good Scot. Where were you?
In that way, your honor burns bright. Does not dwindle as you speak the old words. Now, with nothing to your name, nothing to gain or lose, will you pledge your heart, your family, your raven wine, your honor, your might, and your word to each and each who stand?
We can continue later. Were you at the good part yet?
Your honor, your might, and your word to each and each who stands and stood with you like fire and fire. And finally, the dagger. Together draw blood from the cradle of the sword earth. Mixed your...
Hush now.
Liga era Geras!
By Odin, the Neething curse is lifted. The emissary is somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The Bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight. Go, my eyes. Best not to draw attention here. Be my eyes, Sunan.
that damn shame.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, keep me out of trouble. Alfred's chosen elderman is a thane called Tetman. The Abbot Cunibert will want to know. Meet Basson and the Abbot in Falkenstein.
Clucking like a laying hen. I'm the one.
Someone is stuck?
My brother. Chasing some foolish legend that if you see old Hisser from above and catch his tail, he will grant you a wish.
And what of your leg?
Likely sprained, trying to climb up to rescue him. We are a sorry pair. Stop clucking like a laying hen. I'm the one with the broken leg. And you can grab old Hisser's tail while you're up there.
Something is hissing. But there's snakes up here too.
All right. Well, you'll have to get down somehow. Can you see a haystack or something?
A haystack? Are you mad? From this height? That's certain death. No, my fate is sealed. I will
blood and bristles, Brody! How did I let you talk me into this?
Stop clucking like a laying hen. With a broken leg. At least grab old Hisser's tail while you're up there.
Something is hissing! You made it up! You truly are a brave one!
I'll help you down, but how is a big, strong nose like yourself afraid of heights?
And snakes! I don't know how I let my brother talk me into these schemes. I think I just give in to his endless scolding. But I'm sick to the back teeth of him. Climb up on it. Go in that cave of wolves on it. Eat that red mushroom.
Siblings are a source of great joy and equal misery. I too have a brother.
Does yours put you in the maw of death every opportunity he gets?
Come, let's get you down. And perhaps you can tell him how you feel.
Talk of my feelings to my brother? I would rather let the snakes gnaw on my tender parts.
This way!
It's too high to get down from here.
There! The ladder! Watch your step! This way!
There! Another slithering devil waiting to get me. Yes! I'm alive! Brother! Yes! I'm alive! Brother!
Thank you, stranger, for bringing this waste of breath back to me.
You're welcome. But what is the story you spoke of? Old Hisser?
A pretty legend. He who catches old Hisser's tail will find their heart's wish granted.
I found such a story in a manuscript. Up in the tower.
Then may it bring you more luck than it did us. Maybe you will even solve the serpent's mystery.
Farewell. May Odin litter your path with riches.
Goodbye. And keep each other safe. For a good brother is the truest treasure from the gods.
Now see, you big lump. All that wailing, it was as easy as a hop and a jump.
Keep that up, and I'll leave you here for the wolves. No. Look. Is it truly broken?
No, sprained is all. But I'd like to see you get by without me. Couldn't even climb down a ladder without mewing like a newborn.
Down this way. Abbot who?
Oh, you must try my...
Eivor, you have news?
Kent's new ealdorman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? It is a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tetman must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
We can take him from Roosester Fortress. We'll need a small, experienced force of men.
Roosister is not a house of straw and sticks. It's a garrison, crawling with soldiers. I don't see how it's possible.
I don't believe it's necessary.
Are you hiding something, Bathan?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Bemisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Don't you believe in Jesus?
Them, Donna! Be heed!
No one will stop me sucking the marrow from a nice neck of lamb, not even God Favor.
I'm wary of this abbot, Basim. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect us.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fulke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Bemisfield is just ahead. Lead. I will follow.
I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
Ah, you prefer to work in the shadows.
Zunin, guide me.
Show me.
Back to work! Time is coin and you're spending mine!
Dance! No! No! Protect me! Miras edexi and a strong! Help!
Max! We're shooting at bastard! Go!
Miras edexi and a strong! Hey, fellas! Lula! Miras edexi and a strong! Help! What? Hey, fellas! Lula! Miras edexi and a strong! Help! What? Hey, fellas! Lula!
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, saints, protect me!
Silence will save you, Chetmond. Silence, not your saints.
No!
Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Does this venture not set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working in the shadows?
So we have. To steal a man, take him with swiftness, and escape without anyone on our heels? We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of success. The final strike.
I prefer to act and speak plain. Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear. How many of your clan know the true circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not always a lie.
It can feel like one. You truly embrace the concept of hiding in plain sight, eh? To its very fullest.
As I do in everything.
the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves, and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly, or I will slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar, you are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
You're of no use to us, then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Oh, Danes! To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
Do what you want with him. I won't risk our plan on the shambling of this fool.
Come, Brother Shergar. And perhaps today would be the time to consider a vow of silence?
An army of Danes is all we need to take the fortress.
Let us hope. It is best to snare a wasp with honey. Have you ever considered more subtlety?
I leave manipulation to you, Basin. You appear to see it as an art.
It is both art and science to bend a man to your will.
Yeah.
And harder still to convince them that they are firmly in control.
Shergar was quick to betray his lord. Do you not think he would sell us out as swiftly?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I do not presume to know a man's heart in so brief a meeting.
His prattle was sad and ugly.
You will not see another sunrise, swine balls!
We bring Christ's mercy!
We owe you our lives, friend. These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester, and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Gidrich will provide our Viking a horde. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdotter.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver, but the naval chain blocks passage to Rochester's walls.
I will remove it, and your people will bring their ships. Now, gather these fallen weapons and armor. Giedrich and the men of Oxenfordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
They will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
And what is our plan?
In the morning, you will go to Buckingham, remind Giedrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Rusesta, with the ships.
Abbot Cunibert must be warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I will tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink.
You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of a hidden one? Always on the move?
No. Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home?
No place I call home. No.
Mid.
For me, home is family. But I have no family.
No one? Not even Hytham?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters alone. Without Sigurd, I would have...
There is always one unbreakable bond.
Yes.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy. Even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you. I was not so lucky. I had a son. I miss him terribly. Even now.
I'm sorry. Basim.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted. A friend. A mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. He took all I had. All I had.
Rusesta will not be an easy nut to crack. Time to prepare.